Parashat Tisa recounts one of the most severe sins in all of Jewish history, the Chet HaEgel, the sin of the golden calf. And one of the biggest questions to ask here is, how could Bnei Israel perpetrated such a drastic, such a bad sin after experiencing such amazing miracles, such as Kriyat Yam Suf and Matan Torah, two of the greatest miracles in Jewish history. They experienced that and then go on to commit this sin? How is that possible? Look at Rashi first on what he sees in this parsha. He sees that the Chet HaEgel was a pure act of Avodah Zarah. It was a sin of Avodah Zarah because we know from the words, from when Bnei Israel tell Aaron, they say, Kum asilanu Elohim asher l'chu lefaneinu. Arise, make for us gods that will go before us. This is a strong indication of Avodah Zarah. The Ramban will beg to differ. He says that Bnei Israel were actually trying to replace Moshe Rabbeinu, their leader, not God. We know this from the words asher l'chu lefaneinu, leaders go before the nation. And we know that this wasn't an act of Avodah Zarah. We know that they didn't see any divinity in the golden calf, because when Moshe Rabbeinu comes back down and they grind it up and they're done with it. The Kuzari will expand a little bit more on the Ramban and explain exactly why they felt a need for a medium. They felt a need for a tangible object between them, physical beings, and Hashem, a spiritual God. And after all, they were waiting for Moshe to come back down with the Luchot, and so they could proceed on building the Mishkan, which was supposed to help them serve as a medium between them and God. And the Kruvim, in fact, were on top of the Aron for the same purpose, as a medium to facilitate the connection between them and God. So there's nothing fundamentally wrong about the Egel, except surely the fact that God did not command it. The Rabbanic Kuzari explained why Bnei Israel built the Egel, what purpose it served. The Rashi, it is an element of Avodah Zarah. The question still stands: how could they have sinned so drastically after experiencing such amazing miracles? So Mrs. Dina Knoll of Jeshet Lindenbaum offers an amazing explanation to this whole phenomenon. She says that the Jewish people were simply not ready for this commitment, for this connection to God. Matan Torah may have been an amazing, spiritually uplifting, divinely inspirational event, but it also entailed following the mitzvot, which they weren't really ready for. We see this throughout all of the prakim of Tevav, Tetzayin, Yudzayin. Bnei Israel constantly complaining and not showing their full faith in God, their full commitment to God. They use this as an opportunity to build the Egel so that they could have something that they could control and not have something that they wouldn't have any laws imposed on them. They could control the Egel. They could do what they want. They wanted to have the liberty to do whatever they want, and they didn't want any commitment to anyone. And that's why they built the Egel. They built it because even though they knew that the Egel did not take them out of Mitzrayim, but they didn't want to believe that they still had a commitment. They didn't feel connected. They didn't want that commitment that entailed 613 mitzvot. And that's why they built the Egel. They weren't spiritually mature yet. They weren't ready for it. And we know after they realize that they're not relieved at all. When Moshe Rabbeinu comes down, that he sees them and they're unruly, and they're having a great time and they're laughing and making merry. But they realize that's not what they want. And they feel a lot of pain. And so they beg for mercy. And Moshe goes back up 40 days and 40 nights and begs Hashem to forgive the Jewish people. Mrs. Dina Knoll explains that this is exactly why the Chet HaEgel cannot be fully atoned for. Because we all have an aspect, a small Chet HaEgel within us. We all have this notion of a lack of commitment, a lack of faith sometimes. We have to rectify this very severe sin that Bnei Israel perpetrated, because we all have it within us. And we have to make sure to constantly stay committed to God, even when times are hard, even when it's difficult. And that's a lesson we learn from the Chet HaEgel. That's what we learn. That we always need to stay committed, and that's Bnei Israel. That was their flaw. They didn't feel commitment. They weren't ready for it. We have to be ready for it. We have to stick to it all the time. Shabbat Shalom.